All right, let's talk about Apple. Have you heard about Apple? They are a very big technology company. They make phones and computers and tablets and things of that nature. I'm holding the iPhone 6 in my hand right here, and I've talked about Apple on the show before. I have a very love-hate relationship with Apple because I'm in deep with these people, right? I've got the phone, I've got the MacBook, I've got an iPad, I've had other MacBooks, I've had, I think, every one of these that have come out. And the thing with Apple is they have become so big. You know, Apple was famous for the 1984 commercial, which was basically an attack on Microsoft, and they were the little guy fighting the machine. And Apple really has become the machine. They've become so big that in a lot of respects, they don't really seem to care about their consumers, right? Literally the day I got this thing, I didn't even have keys. I was on vacation, so I didn't even have keys in my pocket. I had nothing in my pocket, and I somehow got a scratch across the front of this thing. I went into the Apple store and told them, and they just don't care because they're that big. That's how big they've got. I have an iPad 1. The first iPad, you remember that one, it's from like 1955 or something. That thing barely works. You press buttons, it's so ridiculously, stupidly slow. It's only from a couple of years ago, actually. Maybe 3 years ago, I'm not even sure. I have the cords that connect all this stuff, right? The AC adapter, the power cords, they're all fraying. I went into Apple and I said to the guy, this is my iPhone cord, like, you know, I don't know, I keep it plugged into a wall, literally have never removed it in a year, and it's fraying. And he said, well, obviously, you're doing something untoward with it. That's what he said, the word untoward. Like, what are you implying that I'm doing with it? Do you think I'm choking my dog with it? Like, what do you actually think I'm doing? And I think this is the problem with business. You know what I mean? Mitt Romney wants to say businesses are people. They're not people, because people have understanding. But sometimes when businesses become so huge, it's just like an endless sucking machine, and we're in. I thought, all right, maybe I won't get the 6, I'll go on to something else. But then my freaking iTunes library and the cloud, I still don't understand the cloud. There's stuff up there that I got to get to, so I don't even know what's going on. But sometimes we're just in it deep. And I think most of us want to somehow simplify. There's no message here. The message is, I don't know what the answer is. You know, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, which I have on the phone here. That's @Rubin Report.